Alrighty. Thank you for your time, Deputy Minister Letsike.
Yes.
We're so glad to have you join our podcast. With Y20 being one of the key things that you would obviously be interested in, as it is one of the things you look at in your portfolio. What do you think is the one thing that young people should really be participating in? So I know that there's a lot of themes that are being discussed today, but what do you think is the one thing that every young person in the country should be thinking about every day, which is the one thing that's really going to help us and make us propel and be a better country?
Look, first, let's congratulate Y20. I mean, we have delivered this very important engagement group that is the only engagement group focusing on young people, by young people. And here I am standing next to a podcast by young people. So congratulations to you all. We are here as Y20, which is part of the building block of the G20. This is going to be one of the most important gathering of the global giants, speaking about economy and reforms and what do we do. And our theme for South Africa, in particular for this G20, solidarity, equality, and sustainability. Now, what is this one important thing that young people, solutions around job creation and solution around economic growth? Take South Africa. Our economy is growing at a very snail pace, 0.6%. This economy is not going to grow itself if it doesn't have young people in it. So young people must be the key agents of change. Count yourself in and saying we're going to focus on economic growth, beneficiation of our industries, of manufacturing. But young people must be selfish around the total value chain. Don't just produce and manufacture. Worry about logistics. Worry around technology usage. You spoke about artificial intelligence. It's not going anywhere, it's here. It's not something that's coming to the future. So what are the skills? What is the education that is necessary for the changing world? That's what young people should bother themselves with.
Sure. I love that because the tone of that suggests that whatever is to come in our country actually needs to come from young people.
Absolutely. Young people are smart. And we, by virtue of not allowing young people to be in the creative sector, in the technology and all necessary sector, we are not necessarily tapping on the skills and this brilliance. And our, worry and something that bothers us as the 7th administration, and even President Ramaphosa speaks about it, young people being charged. Young people take charge. Don't wait to be given. If you take our budget, this budget that was approved not so long ago, 61% of it goes to social protection. Imagine if at all we were to turn this around and say this 61% must just be earmarked for economic growth, job creation, entrepreneurs, small businesses, but where we see that we don't just take out our minerals, but we actually finish the product and we can just look at the global markets.
Oh, I love that. I love that, Deputy Minister. I think you are charging us or you're empowering us to take the problem and solve it for ourselves. Because I think sometimes young people want to sit and think, no, the older people must solve it for us. But the future is our future.
Listen, our future is now.
Yeah.
Our future is not 19 or 2030. It's not. We were groomed, as young as I am, under 40. But we were already told to be involved. We were already told to come up with solutions. And that's why we've been part of this changing world and redefining and also dismantling systems of oppression. Our country and most of the part of the world have experienced colonization, have experienced, oppressive systems. And those oppressive systems don't change overnight. Our democracy in South Africa is young, only 30 years. I was in a country there, in one of the embassies, they have 204 years of independence. We are far from that. We are not even halfway. But they have same struggle as us. But now that we have realized what are some of the things that works, that we need to let go of, what are some of the things that are not working, that we need to challenge, but also what are the things that are really working that we must upscale. But something that is working, that we must be careful of. We have brought and opened up doors of learning for young people. More young people are going into the education sector. There's compulsory schooling. That already tells you we are producing smart young people. Tap on that energy.
And we appreciate everything, Deputy Minister. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.